That's what you want. That's what you want in your game. Sekiro came out. To me. Sekiro was noise. That I don't like any Souls game or game similar to Souls and Soulsborne. That's just too hard for the sake of being too hard.
What?
Those who like it, to each their own. I'm not saying people who play it suck or are stupid or dumb.
Jesus!
You got your taste, I got my taste. You like apples, I love oranges. You love pineapples, I like bananas. So those games I don't touch. I've tried Sekiro a couple of times and I thought, nah, this isn't for me. Let me dip out. I love challenges, but I don't love challenges that'll make me start crying like a little baby. Even though I was crying when I was playing 2018 God of War the other day. I don't mind boss fights as long as they don't feel overpowering. Or when you land a move and you know you've landed a move and then their move counters your moves but lands. If you can counter my move, then the program should be there for me to be able to counter your move as a character. There shouldn't be little bugs where I know I landed 2 moves on you, but it's taking your health bar only down by as if I only hit you once. Things like that irritate me. But aside from all those things, I feel God of War and Devil May Cry, 2 games that it's like they raised the bar for other games to step in. Like when Ghost of Tsushima was announced, it was like, oof, samurai game after Ninja Gaiden and Sigma. I don't know about that one, man. Don't know about that one. And say you want to make it true to how it was in the past, true to historical events as best as possible. Cool, but you need fun. You don't want to make something so historical there's no fun to it. We get it. You're trying to keep it as authentic as possible, of course, but fun. It's different for everyone. Gaming, I don't want to start explaining what gaming is for everyone, but everyone plays games differently. Some people come back from work and just go online to have fun. Some people come back from work and want to de-stress. Some people play games to experience the story, the journey of a character or characters. And sometimes it's like they relate to the characters as if they're the ones experiencing the stories, even though it might be a space game, but that the player has never been to space, but yet they feel like they're the character or characters. So everyone has a different experience when it comes to games. But I noticed that games like Sekiro, not many people sang songs about them the same way they sang songs about Devil May Cry. A lot of things I saw online was it's too hard. And I remember I would buy certain moves and unlock certain combos, but I never got to use those combos on bosses. And the way I even saw people defeating said bosses was spamming moves. So if you're unlocking or allowing me to unlock a library of like 7 to 8 or 9 moves, but every online video I'm seeing of players who are good beating bosses, they're staying in corners and doing spam moves in areas they know the bosses can't reach them. That sucks. Maybe that's a style of game that Sekiro was, but I never could understand it. Whereas Devil May Cry, nah, you can bring on a 3-headed dog, 9-headed snake. Let's go. I'll throw in all the different combos, especially the sword switching, gun switching on the fly.
Stop whining.
On the fly. So when Ghost of Tsushima was announced, for example, and I heard them say, oh, you're going to have different stances. And people are like, oh, yes. I'm like, standard. Dante had this as a standard. It should be a standard thing when you're going to talk about a samurai or any warrior that's going to come with different weapons. You want to have multiple weapons to be able to switch them on the fly. So you can imagine doing like a 4-button combo with one sword and you switch the weapon at the last combo and add another 4 with the other weapon. The last combo again, you switch and add another 6 from a different weapon. Do you know how much fun that would be? Do you know how much content people will create for your game? You're just lacing in combos. Even if the boss blocks, you know how to weave, dodge, dub, counter, give it to him again, give it to her again. Yo, sometimes some companies forget, let the game be challenging, but let it be fun and freedom of control. Don't do, I think you should fight like this and too stiff. No. You mess things up. That's why I love the gameplay mechanics they introduced introduced in the new God of War, especially after the original versions, which I love. And then to make he needs some milk. Such a very strong switch from the original to the 2018 version. I can imagine some people would be like, love you guys, but I'm gonna dip out. Me, I was like, nah, I'm here for this one. This one is different. Then you give us our default weapon as the axe rather than the Chaos Blades. That's ballsy, but brave, and it worked. It paid off for them. It paid off. Then even the weapon switch between the axe and the Chaos Blades, seamless. When he throws the axe and recalls it, seamless. That's what you want for your game, where someone feels like they're playing a buttery smooth game and they're still in awe as to how the weapon, the response time between them thinking a move and applying a move onto the game. That's what you want. That's what you want in your game. I love the parallel between how Devil May Cry has gone through multiple. I won't say I love the parallel because they went to like 2 transformations, whereas God of War's only gone through 1. God of War kicked it out the park, knocked it out the park instantly. They must have had their fingers crossed, or they knew they had, we know we got a banger in this one. But Devil May Cry twice, the second game, and then the Ninja Theory one. Then, no, it's the third. They've had it 3 times now. I know the style has changed differently over the years, but technically you could say it's 3 times because the second one was a different style completely, similar to the original God of War gameplay. And then the third one was like going back to the first Devil May Cry style of gameplay. And the fourth one, different graphics. They all look a little taller. Some slight similarities, but different change again. Then the fifth one now was lacking.
Don't make me laugh.
That one is lacking. Till this day, God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, my top games. My top go-to third-person hack and slash adventure games. Right there, top.
Outstanding.
Devil May Cry is just second. It's just there because it's there. I wish they had done Devil May Cry 5 a lot better. I wish. I'm still hoping, low-key, fingers crossed, for a Devil May Cry special edition. No, Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening remaster. But like overhaul. Not like HD, but like a complete overhaul, but stick to that. Maybe stick to that gameplay or that story. Maybe if they make a HD version, they've already done a HD version. If they make like a Blu-ray version of or a PS5 version where they apply the Devil May Cry 5 graphics to the third one, I'll pick that up ASAP. ASAP. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your one and only host discussing 2 of my favorite games so far. But like I said, God of War is right there. Right there. Ghost of Tsushima came close though. Came close, but didn't quite make it. So I hope whenever they do a second one, they make a lot of changes. It's a dope game, but I kept that one for a while, took it back. Whereas I've still got my Devil May Cry and 2 of my God of War games. I haven't taken them back. Maybe not yet. When the third one comes out, then I'll probably trade in the second one for the third one because I know it's going to be upgraded. Graphics, gameplay, faster. Or maybe I might still keep the second one because I've got the first one. Anyway, I'm outie. I have been your one and only host, ladies and gentlemen.
The Cosmic Jedi, signing out.